Good afternoon. I want to welcome you all to Health Class USA, the July edition, brought to you by Abundant Health Services, where we help you heal better, faster. I am Shawnte Health Wells, founder and owner of Abundant Health Services. I specialize in injury prevention. So today I want to talk to you guys about turning off cancer and turning on heart health. Listen, I'm going to say it again. How about we stop turning on cancer and let's turn on heart health? Heart healthy things like your blood pressure, things like heart disease. Listen, how about we turn on the things that will help be a protector for our hearts instead of a defector to our hearts? Listen, instead of damaging our hearts, how about we help our hearts? So, what are you talking about, Miss Wells? I'm glad you asked. Did you know that there's a specific bacteria that really truly helps our body, helps our immune system go on the hunt to eliminate and stop the cancer cells that are already present in our, bodies? It keeps us, it can turn it off and keep it from reproducing. See, once a cancer cell gets a hold to some blood vessels, listen, one blood vessel can literally help it multiply by 1 billion plus cells. It's just this one blood vessel. And most cancers, the ones that spread and get bigger as by the time that it's even palpable, guess what? We're talking about it could have hundreds of blood vessels supplying it so it can reproduce. So it's time for us to turn it off so that we can have Akkermansia help us go hard in the paint and supply your T cells, your natural killer cells with what they need so that they can tag and drag them cancer cells right on up out of there so that you can continue to thrive. And here's the added thing. Guess what? These same ingredients will also help turn on and help a protective mechanism for our hearts. So listen, hey, that's like a 2-for-1, baby, a twofer. Can we say twofer? Where are my health leads at? Listen, Abundant Health Services, we are the home of health leads. You guys, welcome to Health Class USA. Yay, we're back for the second half of 2025 and we are going long and strong, baby, because we got to help you turn off cancer so that you could turn on heart health. So, thing number one, I will not tire of saying this: rest. You have to be intentional about rest. Stop all of this. Oh, I sleep when I'm dead. Well, here's what you finna do. You finna speed up that dead date. Here's what you about to do. You about to go ahead and meet your maker a lot sooner. Listen, get off of team no sleep and get on team, get you some rest. Sit your behind down somewhere. Just like our parents used to tell us, carry your tail to sleep. Go on ahead and get you some good sleep while you're at it. But not only that, being intentional about resting, even if that means, power naps really work for some people. Hey, I'm one of them. Listen, if you're not a napper, guess what? Meditation, being intentional about taking time to quiet your mind. You can't just always be go, 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 go. It's like revving up an engine and never thinking that it has to be throttled. You got to throttle your internal engine, which is within your body. You hear me what I'm saying? I need you to understand that rest is something that is going to help you decrease inflammation. Guess what? Can't thrive when inflammation it ain't high, which is cancer. Turn it off by you going ahead and making sure that you know how they used to have those water commercials? They used to say, turn it off. Those water saving commercials. Okay, I'm a Floridian, y'all. They used to run commercials for us to save water when we were having water shortages. So I'm saying, turn off, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn off all of this constant go, 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 go. All this constant noise, 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 noise. Listen, turn it off. Your body needs rest. Listen, even God, listen, God rested. So who is you? Who is you, little boy, little girl, thinking you better than God? That you don't need no rest? The devil is a big old fat, juicy, extra crispy lie. Listen, you need rest. Get you some. All right. Now that I got that public service announcement away, thank you. That was a heavenly download. I need you to understand here are some ingredients that actually help. So if you look at these categories, look at polyphenols and let's look at anthocyanins. I have a hard time saying that because y'all know I got that country lisp. Anthocyanins, ANTHOCYANINS. Y'all know how you pronounce that thing. Listen, Think about blackberries. Think about blueberries. And I'm not just talking about, every now and again. Stop playing with yourself. Stop being cute. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about consistency. I'm talking about what you do daily, and especially while they're in season. And some things will work better than others. That's why I'm going to give you a few of them. Yes. So blackberries, blueberries. These are things. Think about those purple tomato, not purple tomato, the purple potatoes. Purple potatoes. I ain't talking, it's not no fake, GMO type of potato. I ain't talking about that white potato. I'm talking about the one with the color, baby. Hey, the purple. It's full of it. It's rich in it. As long as you ain't allergic to one of these little berries that I'm telling you about, listen, that source, getting a rich source of anthocyanins can really, truly help you. Polyphenols. Here's one that I want to tell you. And a lot of people sometimes, don't understand the power of green tea. Listen, we're talking about things that specifically is going to actually help you produce enough acromantia so that you can start to turn off or even prevent, in many cases, cancer from being turned on in your body. You need that acromantia. You got to feed your soldiers. And I'm telling you, acromantia is one of your not one of the most important soldiers in your body when it comes down to actually starving out and turning off cancer. And guess what? Helping you. All of these other ingredients that I'm talking about, guess what they're doing? They're also helping your heart. Tea. I know people sit up here, and this is the thing that I hate, at how people like to be in these vacuums and sensationalize stuff. Tea and coffee. Granted, not talking about those of you who are allergic to caffeine. So you can still find ways to tap into this. But tea and coffee specifically, listen, is going to help you increase acromantia. And not just any teas. I'm going to tell you the top 2 that you need to be consuming regularly, even if you got to create a schedule to where I do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, and I do a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule. So, because I know me, I'm a little kooky. I got to have a little variety. And I also want to make sure that I'm consistent about certain things that I'm getting in. Earl Grey is one of my favorite teas, hands down, always been that way since from the moment I had it from my teenage years. Earl Grey. I was shocked, but here's the thing. Earl Grey has something called bergamot in it. And that is something, guess what? You know how there are certain, you ever seen those vampire movies, and you know how that garlic used to, bother with them? Listen, that bergamot, specifically what's in Earl Grey teas, listen. It don't want that smoke. Them cancer cells don't want that smoke. So that breast cancer cell, it don't want that smoke with that Earl Grey. But here's another one that is way even more powerful than that Earl Grey. That matcha green tea, baby. It don't want that match. Like that Bruce Lee in it, boy. Listen, the EGCG is going to help your heart. We talking about turning on heart health. That EGCG. You better say it with me. EGCG. EGCG. I know y'all ready. I know y'all happy that your girl is back with Health Class USA, the most lit health class in the USA and the shortest health class in USA. What we doing? We turning off that cancer and we turning on heart health. Let's get lit with that heart health, baby. We want to make sure our hearts are around. Listen, you don't want to be stuck like Chuck. Listen, turn off that high blood pressure. Turn off that heart disease. Turn off premature death. Turn off, listen, cancer. Y'all better stop playing with this thing. Listen, and here's who's really, truly in danger right now. All of y'all who think because you skinny that you good. Skinny, fat people. I'm talking about people who have a normal body weight, but guess what? On the inside, they fat. Listen, they arteries on swole. You better go on ahead and find out if you got a lot of visceral fat. You got visceral adiposity. I'm talking about that. You eat toe up from the flow up. I guarantee you most likely are a skinny fat person. If you ain't making sure that you doing what you need to do on the inside, see, health is an inside job. So you around here, you laughing, but guess what? Some of these offensive linemen and these defensive linemen, they outliving some of y'all, and y'all way smaller than them. So you want to keep on going ahead and you want to clown big people. But here's the thing. If they ain't got that inside fat like you got, listen, you're going to be stuck like Chuck and they're going to still be here, still going. So I need you to understand, if you're skinny fat, hear me what I say. You better do all that you can do to turn this thing around. Why? because that visceral fat, you got to understand something on the inside. Listen, you're doing nothing but giving the fuel to those cancer cells. Listen, they turned all the way on and they finna turn up in your body. And here's the thing. You ain't even got as much of a buffer to even buy yourself some time. So I'm telling you, you better get on this today. If you know you eat toe up from the flow up type of a day-to-day diet, you better get it together. Get it together. Because there's somebody in your life that needs you here. Listen, you was put here for purpose and on purpose. Your family needs you. You know they ain't ready to be without you right now. You know that there's a mission, there's a cause that you're involved in. There's a business that's in you that needs you to be here. So stop turning on cancer and turn that foolishness off. If you skinny fat, take action today. Listen, if you're unhealthy fat, a metabolically unhealthy obese person, turn it on. Every single one of us need to make sure we turn on the things that's going to help our heart and turn off the things that's helping cancer to grow. And so we got to start by making sure that we get rich sources of polyphenol, rich sources of anthocyanins, and you got to make sure, listen, if you're able to, as long as you're not, allergic to it, that matcha green tea. So I bet you ain't expect that. Tea and coffee. And now the coffee piece. Listen, if you're doing the coffee, I highly recommend you stop playing with it. Get you some mushroom coffee. And specifically, listen, that chaga green tea. There's tons of research about the effects of chaga mushroom elixirs. And if you're someone, like I said, if you have a sensitivity to caffeine and you can't have any caffeine, listen, they got the decaffeinated, most green teas don't have as much, but matcha has a higher source of caffeine in it. However, get you, a caffeine-free version of the green tea. You still need to make sure you're intentional about having green tea almost every day, if not every day. Listen, I don't play about that green tea. Listen, I got mine wretch. Now, you hear me what I say. I don't play. I'm not sitting up here just talking this thing. You think I'm finna sit up here and let my weight stop me from doing what I need to do on the inside? Don't let your weight, blindside you. Don't let it, whether your weight where you want it to be or where it ain't what it wants to be. Listen, you better do what you got to do to help your akkermansia help you turn off cancer. I bet you that. Because we all got cancer cells inside of our bodies. It's only because of akkermansia, listen, and the grace of God that you ain't got it yet. And if you got it, guess what? Time to go on ahead and flip that switch on it. Turn it off. Turn it off. Look up information by Dr. William Lee. He got a book that's out there, Eat the Beat Disease. He said, listen, do like Michael Jackson. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Eat the beat disease. Listen, Dr. Paul Stamets is another one. If you want to know more about chaga and mushrooms and you can see how he helped his mama, listen, beat cancer. Y'all think people around here playing. Ain't nobody got time to be playing with no darn cancer. Do what you got to do. And if you don't want to do coffee because you done heard some influencer talk about coffee, then get to just the regular elixir then. Go on ahead and try it out. Why'd you sitting up here playing around and turning on cancer and when you can turn it off? God said there's a balm in Gilead. Listen, everything we need is right here up in this earth. Everything we need is right here up in this earth. Listen, I'm Shawnte Health Wells and I ain't come to play with it, y'all. I need you to understand. Listen, pomegranates, when they're in season, you need to tap in, get you some pomegranate juice or the pomegranate itself. Listen, that is something that's going to help akkermansia. You want to do akkermansia producing things that are going to promote the growth of akkermansia. The only way cancer can grow is if akkermansia is low or not there. Do the things, feed what is going to fight for you. And akkermansia is going to help do that for you. Listen, you need to make sure you tap in season. Guess what? Get you some mangoes. Mangoes is another thing that's going to help your akkermansia levels. Mangoes. And I ain't talking about no every now and then, y'all. Stop being cute and stuff. You ain't having some of this stuff but once a week and you want to sit up here and lie to yourself and lie to other people and lie to your doctors and lie to your healthcare professionals talking about, oh, I do have that. No, you don't. Once a week is not good enough when it comes down to some of this stuff. Y'all know that these fake foods and stuff that we done been dealing with. You've been having these fake food friends. You say he just a friend. Hey, you say they just a friend. They ain't your friend. They just like Chucky. They trying to stab you in your back. They finna be the friend that's gonna be your end. Stop with the fake food friends. And if you fooling with that soda, listen, go on ahead and turn it off, baby. Because you know what? Do you realize that soda has a higher level of carbon dioxide in it? The stuff that we breathing out the stuff that we trying to get rid of. We have to have some in our bodies. But why are you going to sit up here and guess what can thrive in a carbon dioxide rich environment? Cancer. So what you turning it on for with this soda? You better go on ahead and stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop turning on cancer, and you better turn it off. Turn that soda off. Tell the devil no. That's all that is. Listen, that is Lucifer. It's the Oblo. Listen, whatever title you want to put on it that stand for it, devil, in whatever language, that's what that soda is. Y'all better stop playing with that soda. That is the devil. That is the devil. Stop turning on cancer. Listen, I'm going to talk about what we talked about. Pomegranates. Oh, you know what? Another one, the Concord grapes. Concord grapes. I would say this, be mindful, especially if you're in the United States. A lot of them grapes is riding dirty. A lot of them grapes, they riding dirty, y'all. They riding dirty. You see me riding dirty. They got me riding dirty. Meaning they got all, listen, what them people call them Monsanto people, them, you know what they're talking about, the one with the weed killer stuff, the one that be putting it all over the place. Listen, you better get it organic. Or to go on ahead and find something else then, baby. And those of you who can, chili peppers. I can't fool with no chili peppers because I'm allergic to capsaicin. So if you allergic to capsaicin, don't fool with them chili peppers. But for those of you, if you is not allergic to chili peppers, listen, that is something that can help turn cancer off. These are the things that we're talking about that can help akkermansia. And you know what also the chili peppers also can help do is help improve your metabolism, which is going to, in essence, what? Help your heart. Listen, I want to see you win in your health. I'm Shawnte Health Wells. I ain't gonna play. You in health class USA, baby. Listen, polyphenols, anthocyanins. Y'all know I'm country, so, you know, I already spelled it out for you. You want to produce akkermansia. You want to help akkermansia grow so akkermansia can go ahead and give the right directive, tag what the cancer cells are so it can go on ahead and listen, lay waste to the boys. You feel me? But you got to be willing to rest as well. You got to make sure you're having at least half your body weight in ounces of water daily. Start being intentional about the type of teas that you're bringing in. Green tea is a winner. Green tea is a winner. Green tea is a winner. And guess what? The water that you put in that green tea, it counts. The water that you put into those mushroom coffees, or if you can't have coffee, then do the mushroom elixirs. Chaga is going to help you win. It's the king of mushrooms. Paul Stamets, check him out. Listen, Dr. William Lee, L.I. William, Dr. William Lee has tons of research and content that's out online. You can check him out. If you want to know more about turning off cancer, check him out. Check him out. I'm just saying. God has a food pharmacy. Dr. Mark Hyman is another one. He interviews so many great guests. Listen, you don't stop. You don't give in. So what they gave you, listen, you talking about these people got people that had stage 4 brain cancers and stuff, stage 4, colon and lung cancer and prostate cancer and stuff. Ain't nothing too hard for God. God is undefeated. Don't you lose hope. Don't you give up. Listen, yes, you know what the diagnosis is. So now it's time for you to go ahead and be about your Father's business. Come with a plan. Start by turning it off. Start where you can. And right now, you can do something. Right now, you can get a little more sleep. Right now, you can make sure you have green tea. Right now, you can cut out that soda. And even if you didn't, at least start adding in to other things. You can be intentional about making sure you're getting some blueberries, making sure that you actually find healthy sources of polyphenols. Olive oil is another one, extra virgin olive oil. Listen, do what you got to do. But cranberries, that was the other one. I knew it was something else. I was talking about the Concord grapes, but the cranberries, pomegranates. So I'm going to tell you the top 5 when you're talking about increasing. If you're doubting, maybe you ain't got enough akkermansia, that's in your body, or if you think because you eat jacked up for many years, listen, go on ahead, baby, get you some pomegranate juice. Go ahead, get you some Concord grapes or the Concord grape juice. The real stuff, they ain't got no high fructose corn syrup. Now stop playing with big pharma and big sugar, letting them tear you up. Listen, mangoes when they in season. All right, cranberries. Listen, or cranberry juice. Again, we ain't talking about, don't have them people putting that fake high fructose corn syrup in there. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then chili peppers. Like I said, don't do it. That high fructose corn syrup have you stuck like Chuck. Don't do it. All right. And then we're talking about matcha green tea. Of the ones, when it comes down to the polyphenols, I'm telling you, matcha green tea is one of the most important ones that I mentioned to you today. And then the pomegranates is one of the most important fruit that I mentioned to you today. Now, when we're talking about starving out cancer, listen, the anthocyanins and the matcha green tea is going to give you the biggest bang for your buck, along with Earl Grey tea, if you can tolerate black teas. Earl Grey happens to be one of my favorites, so I'm very intentional about having it. It's just one of my favorites personally. But like I said, check out Dr. William Lee if you want to have more information about how you turn off. He's an oncologist and, really truly specializes in functional form of medicine that actually helps people eat to beat disease, and they have a holistic approach. Now, again, he is an MD, so he is trained like the others trained, but he also understood that he needed to go the extra mile to help his patients win. And so if you're someone that has cancer in your family, you ain't got to look at that as a death sentence. Listen, there are things that you can do. Just because it's in your family don't mean you got to do it. Just because hypertension is in your family don't mean you got to get it. Listen, just because diabetes is in your family don't mean you got to get it. Just because heart disease is in your family don't mean you got to get it. And your weight don't make you safe. Your weight don't make you safe. Your weight don't make you safe. I just want to make sure you hear what I'm saying. You better tap into God's Food Pharmacy. I love you. I'm Shawnte Health Wells. I want to see you win at Abundant Health Services. Guess what? We want to make sure that you heal better, faster, so that you can live long and strong. We love you long time. Share this with somebody that you love and you care about. And we will see you guys next month. Also, if you want to tap into our sundown fast happening this coming Wednesday, right now in July. What date is that? Let's see in real time. Look at that. I don't forgot the date just that fast. And also we have we ask that you meditate on the scripture this month. It's Psalms chapter 118, verse 24, and it reads, "This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it." You better know it, baby. Listen, so Wednesday, hey, the winner's day. I was born on a Wednesday, baby, is July 9th. July 9th at 8 p.m. We start our sundown fast. Whatever time zone you in at 8 p.m., fluids only, we ask that you would read the scripture, Psalms 118, verse 24, and we ask that you would pray for, touch and agree with us on the prayer list of those that tapped into our abundant health prayer that we do the first Saturdays at 12 noon, and pray for somebody else's health and pray for your own health. Liquids only from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. We love you guys, and we will see you on the other side. And you can catch us online in the Breakfast with Champions Millionaire Breakfast Club on the last Monday of every single month at 5 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. 5 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. Look at me tripping and getting tongue tied. And that is July the 28th. July 28th. Join me online. You can check out on our website. We're Abundant Health Services on all social media. You can find us on YouTube and Facebook, all of the things. We're Abundant Health Services. All right. So you can also find us on our website. But if you're unsure or forgot anything that I said, you can check this out. There will be a link there, and you can get more of this type of content. My next session, which is going to be on the Breakfast with Champions Millionaire Club, 5 a.m., July the 28th, and on Clubhouse. All right. Thank you, guys. And you can also catch our replays on YouTube, and we're Abundant Health Services on YouTube as well. Woohoo! See you guys next month for Health Class USA. Woo! USA. Okay, you could tell I used to get into tension a lot. Chat again.